Hey, welcome to Butcher Bay Rejects. I'm Mark.
I'm Greg. How you doing, nerds?
How you doing, bud? How you doing? Good week this
Uh,
week.
yeah, and yesterday, well, we're going to cover a lot of the D23 news that came out. The
Oh, whole
Disney,
ton.
that was like another mini Comic-Con. But first, we're
Yeah.
going to kick it off with House of Dragon, Episode 3, Second of His Name, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. Episode 4, Is This Not Real Magic? And well, they only gave us one episode on Amazon of Lord of the Rings, so I guess that's the way it's going to be now. Episode called Adar. Cobra Kai. You and I both finished it, so
Yeah.
we'll do episodes 1 to 10. And you finally got to see Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yep.
And so let's just kick into House of Dragon. Now, I watched this twice because it didn't like. There's not much to talk about for the first half. That whole second half. So I don't know if you noticed from the moment Matt Smith gets the letter from his brother, the King Viserys, not one word is spoken from him during that whole battle. He gets the letter, he beats the crap out of the messenger with a helmet from the moment he fake surrenders. I mean, that's acting, okay? Like, to me, Matt Smith is my MVP for this week. Sure, he grunts when he gets 2 arrows, but he does not say a word. And then, normally you would come out with a severed head to prove you killed the crab feeder, but no, he comes out with a quarter of the guy, his arm, shoulder, and torso. I'm like, who does that? But, Prince Damon, Matt Smith, what'd you think?
Well, he was a little unhinged. I mean, the letter from his brother just lit a fire under his ass, right? It's like, no, you're not going to save me. I'm not going to accept any help from you. And, like, just decided to, like, okay, all in, go for it, right? And like, I'm gonna chase you down that fucking hole and come out with a piece of you. You know what I mean?
But
So
did you realize that he hadn't spoken a word? Like,
yeah.
that whole, okay.
Oh yeah. It was complete emotion throughout the whole thing. Even like the whole surrender thing. Like he's, at first I wasn't quite sure what he was doing. If he was just wanted to talk to him, they were gonna parlay. Were they gonna do? But he just, then he went absolutely apeshit crazy. And then...
Yeah, luckily the crab feeder army shoots arrows like stormtroopers do. So,
yeah, apparently.
because there were a lot of them, until, of course, the Dragon Rider took care of the...
yeah, exactly.
The high ground. Okay.
Just whoosh, gone.
Which... leads right into, Fortnite, because Fortnite is Flame Week and the Flame Bow's back, so you couldn't have had a better, episode leading into Fortnite because everything's on fire now this
Burn
week.
it all.
Everything, okay. Dragon fire, shotgun, fireflies, flame bow. Oh boy.
What do you want to do to the world, Ronald? Burn it all.
Yeah. Some men just like to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, Second of His Name were great. Another great episode. And see, battle scenes like that is what I thought, Lord of the Rings was a bit lacking. Maybe we're getting one. I don't know. But, no one does battle scenes quite like Lord of the Rings. House of Dragon. Yeah, Game of Thrones and House of Dragon for sure.
Well, I mean, the whole rest of it was all very, very, political. But there was a lot of foreshadowing as well.
Yeah, at least no like squeamish, awkward moments this week. Other than if you don't mind seeing a quarter of a torso of someone,
or the princess being betrothed to her brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least that wasn't. He was still just just fresh out of the womb, so not too much.
Well, I mean, we had a time jump there, right? We had a 2-year time jump.
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't read anything, but I swear Damon's winding up with Rhaenyra. I don't know. I just feel it coming. I don't know. Could be wrong, but...
Well, the other one's just popping buns out of the oven, right? So
Yeah, she's cementing her royal line.
So it's like, Yeah, I mean, what... I'm trying to think if, like, Hightower wanted this to happen so he could get a claim in, or his family could get a claim in.
Definitely. From the moment, like he's very sly. Even when he told his daughter, the first episode to wear that dress that your mother used to wear. He knew exactly. Yeah, Otto Hightower what he was doing. Oh, for sure. But yeah, no, great episode. Loved it. Matt Smith, to me, MVP actor of the week. Want to get in some She-Hulk?
Of course I want to get into some She-Hulk.
All right. If there is not a Wongers and Madison show after this, I'm going to cancel my subscription.
Wongers!
Okay. Even in the end credit scene, oh my God, I could see a whole 8-episode run of Wongers and Madison and the Y. I don't understand that joke. The Y is exactly where I would put the Y. Okay. So I don't know if I'm not getting the joke. Okay. Madison, the Y's not where you think it. I mean, but anyway, no one plays a drunk girl quite like that actress.
Oh, no, that was pure
Okay.
beauty.
Yeah,
That performance was just pure beauty.
Yeah, and then she like ruins Sopranos. Hey! Oh, is this where the one where Adrian dies?
I cried for 3 days.
Yeah.
Madison, stop that.
Oh my God. Please give them a show if you're listening, Kevin Feige. I know you didn't announce it at D23, but God's sakes, do something. Okay.
Yeah.
Or put her in the MCU. I don't care.
Oh, she's got to start making appearances left, right, and center. I mean, anytime there's a social thing, like, party at the Avengers Mansion, like, hey, like she's got to show up here and there. Can you imagine her and Deadpool chatting at the bar?
God, Deadpool. Yeah, just probably shoots himself in the head knowing you'll heal just to get her to shut up,
It's oh no, it was beauty. I mean,
well, Patty, let's give her a shout out. It's Patty Guggenheim. She's done a ton of stuff, but Patty Guggenheim, hilarious. Okay.
Oh, big time. But I mean, like, the whole episode was kind of like, it had its moments of action, but you had to see a lot of the lawyer stuff of her being a lawyer as She-Hulk, which, obviously. Now, when Donnie Blaze first said Donnie Blaze, did you hear Johnny Blaze?
I did, but then I wanted to dig a little, so it could be their cousins. I don't know, but that actor is from Entourage. I don't know if you ever watched Entourage. No. Oh, okay, yeah, he's a pretty funny guy. But yeah, no, I thought that was interesting to use Blaze.
Oh yeah, like Donnie Blaze. I'm like, what? Wait, hang on a second. Hang on, rewind. Donnie, okay, because the other way would have been weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we saw a whole lot of the online dating thing, and I was so jealous of the guy she ultimately chose. Good Lord. Okay. How'd you just like a 6'7" green woman just take you to bed like that? I mean, come on. Is there anything better than that? Oh God.
Yeah. Although it was a dick move the next morning, I gotta say.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, you could have She-Hulk anytime you want. I mean, sure, she's got better hair as She-Hulk, but come on.
Yeah, really.
Just get her angry. Say something stupid. Okay.
At least have some breakfast. Show some class.
Yes, good Lord.
I love the father showing up with the shovel.
Yeah.
It's the berry stuff. Let's say no more.
Ask. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, it kind of got a bit like Gremlins 2, the new batch for me there with those little creatures. But, the whole Madison and Wongers thing did it for me.
Miss Walters, will you answer your phone?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Be a Hulk. Because I mean, it's true. She's never really. I mean, other than punching Titania, she hasn't been in a fight, right? She hasn't. Well, she went a couple of rounds with Bruce, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, who we saw briefly Titania. Now she's suing her, right, for copyright infringement.
Oh yeah, this ought to be interesting.
Yeah.
This is the other side of being a superhero, right? This is like the everyday, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? This is at the bar after the big fight going, oh, my God. We never saw that in the other MCUs, right? It was never.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, like, Wanda or Captain America didn't get sued for killing all those people in, Sokovia. Yet, here we are, someone who quickly... I guess when she heard She-Hulk, Titania probably very quickly, what do you call it when someone puts a domain name? I forget.
Oh, she copyrighted it.
Yeah.
Trademarked it. Yeah.
Yeah, before, even though.
Well, she also probably.
The fans.
She probably did that to be an ass just because. I mean, she's an influencer, right? So you got that
Yeah.
influencer. I want to own everything, and therefore, so there was just it was kind of like a bitchy move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for someone we're still not sure how she got her
It's a
powers.
Kardashian move,
Yeah, yeah.
which is like what they're portraying, like superhero Kardashian. I think that's kind of like the
Are
way
you saying Titania made a porn tape too? Okay.
I don't know, but
Maybe it's out there.
it's looking like next week we getting Daredevil.
Yeah. Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be. Yeah, I saw a bit of the trailer. Sure. Yeah. Hopefully it's next week.
Yeah, but no, like I said, it's when she portals back and she's got a little goo in her hair. Oh, that's just some demon.
Yeah. Where were we?
Yeah, I think now it's at a point where she's trying to find that balance between Jen and She-Hulk, right? So realizing She-Hulk gets all the attention and Jen gets nothing. That could, that could lead to like a whole internal conflict, split personality aspect of things, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still a great watch. I mean, geez,
Yeah.
it's still finishing too quickly. Like
That's what she said. Yeah.
but like
Right.
but definitely the end scene with Wong and Madison.
Wongers. Yeah.
Wonger, have you tried yak milk? Could you have some? I want to try that.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yak milk. What was the drink? Gin and yak milk or something like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Something horrific. Yeah. Of course, Madison wants to try it. What were they watching? This Is Us on NBC. I couldn't even make it
Was
out.
it This Is Us, or were they still watching The Sopranos?
No, it was This Is Us because I thought that was Milo Ventimiglia.
Okay.
So I think it was This Is Us. All right. Shall we move on to Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
It's episode
Or
3.
Lord of the Similar.
Called Adar. We only see Adar right at the end, who looked a little elvish. But getting back to our Morfydd Clark, who plays Galadriel. So I just love those. Those are my scenes. I not really care for the Harfoot ones too much.
Right.
But I guess it's part of the story. I get it.
For me, all I could see was the similarities to the movies, right? Okay, we got an elf and a king who doesn't want to be a king. We have a hobbit with a tall, gray-bearded, magical man. We have elves and dwarves in competition. Where have I seen this before?
Yeah. 3,000 years later. Yep. Okay.
It's still going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it is absolutely stunning to watch, and we see the future kings assembling, right? Isildur.
Oh, how cool was it to see Navia go from a slave in Spartacus to Queen Regent in this show?
Yeah,
Did you
exactly.
catch her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Amanda Waller and Yarrowverse, but nice to see her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slave to a queen.
But I mean, everything's stunning and beautiful, but again, it's rehashing the same old story. We're seeing a little bit like the little hints, like the emblem that Galadriel saw on her brother wasn't a sigil, but actually a location.
Yeah.
It was Mordor, Mount Doom.
Yeah.
So okay, it's moving along, but it's like, I don't know. I think they would have taken a much different way to tell a story that's never been told versus trying to line everything up for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I loved the fight with the elves and the orcs.
Yeah. Yeah, we found out they captured a lot more of the elves, right?
Yeah.
I mean, including the big bosses and everything. And they don't like sunlight too much. And
I mean, that fight
speak
was
English?
That fight was great.
Yeah.
Until he got out and then gets dinged by 2 arrows. It's like, okay, so they're on the tree line watching.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, oh, this ought to be interesting. But
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, did the Adar actually look a little elvish to you, his features? I mean, I know he's in shadow.
little bit. But I mean, orcs were descendant of elves.
Okay.
Yeah, orcs were descendant of elves. They took a little genetic side trip, but yeah, I think they were descendant of elves. So they just got a little grittier.
Yeah. Well, apparently, apparently the Queen Regent's cousin is the big baddie of the show, like our Farazan, they call him. Like, I guess the guy with the beard, the older guy with the beard. Apparently, he's going to be the big baddie of the show.
Yeah,
from what I
okay.
read. Yeah.
Well,
Numenor.
we shall see. We shall see.
And didn't Numenor look like a place that influencers wish was real, so they can go and take their shots,
Their
their
selfies
TikToks?
with it. Yeah.
That's all I was thinking. Like,
Yeah,
oh man,
yeah.
These guys must be upset. This is fictional.
Yeah. I want to take a picture with a giant head.
Yeah, I want to book a trip to Numenor. Okay.
Madison
Right
on
now.
the party post.
Yeah, Madison. Yeah. What do you mean I can't go there? It's not fair.
I just want to sit on his nose.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting Madison in everything. I think she should be in
Yeah.
everything.
Sure, it's just pop up. Yeah.
Just pop up everywhere.
You guys are so small. I almost stepped on you.
You remind me of Jake, this demon I met.
Oh God, she comes out. Did she come out with a still beating heart from
I
one of those
know.
portals? Okay. Oh
He
man.
just asked for 6 drops of my blood, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
yeah. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Bring her back.
Yeah.
Just stick her like Bill and Ted in every show from now on.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. This episode needs to be called Wongers.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait. That was my first choice. I'll wait till we get to the review Love and Thunder to see what you felt about it before I
True.
cement it. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let's get into Cobra Kai since we got to cover the whole show here. Let's do this now.
Couldn't stop watching. Literally. Just
Well,
had
I knew
to
you
find
were.
out. I just had
Well,
to
you
keep
might have
going.
had to work Friday. I figured you've binged it Saturday. Okay. And you know what? I realized I didn't remember Karate Kid 3 as much as I should have, and I completely forgot that Daniel San had a girlfriend and played
2
by the same
cameos,
actress, Robin Lively, who
And how'd you
completely
like
forgot.
that link where they made her Daniel's wife's cousin?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So, what the hell is he like? So he slept with both these girls? Is this what? Like, at what point would he have met? If Robin Lively, Jessica Andrews was his girlfriend, how would he have met?
Well, I'm guessing it didn't work out, but then like
Okay, so he jumped to the cousin.
No, she introduced him to her.
Oh, okay. So it didn't work out between them, but she said, "Hey,
Meet my cousin.
My cousin." Okay. I was a little confused. I mean,
No. When they were talking in the bar,
okay.
she said, "When I introduced you to Daniel back then, not introduced him as my boyfriend, but introduced him. Hey, you guys would fit together."
Okay, and I like how. So I guess you notice how Chosen looks like to be the Mr. Miyagi of this season, right? He's kind of taking on that role, right?
Yeah,
that's
a little bit.
What I got. Even speaks like him a little. Daniel San, the same like halting English, and better on the dance floor, but
I still like the dagger through the egg.
Yeah. Protect the egg.
Protect the egg.
Good to see Mike Barnes. So not what I was thinking. I thought he was just going to be the baddie. Immediately.
No, it was.
But,
They're doing a good job of changing that around, because when they brought Elizabeth Shue back, we thought, okay, maybe this is going to be an ongoing thing. But no, just one episode being done, and it was just like, as friends, he's like, I'm not going to get involved with you, But it's great to see you. And like Mike Barnes, you think, okay, he's going to be the best. No, a complete turnaround, right?
Yeah. And how well does him and Johnny Lawrence, 2 peas in a pod? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see them growing out in the next season.
But I mean, like I loved the whole. really showed Terry Silver as a manipulator, right? Because he just had Daniel just twisted around like everything. He just got him super paranoid about everything.
Yeah, he was living rent free in his head. That's for sure.
Oh, big time, big time. He's talking to his wife. What is he saying? What is he doing? What like very, very, just like you said, living in his head for free. And no, it was. I mean, it was a little 90210-ish in certain times, but it was still. You still couldn't get enough,
Yeah, there was a couple of eye rolls there. I actually thought what they did to John Kreese was kind of underhanded there. Like, I was shocked when they said, well, if you tell us what he's doing, we'll give you the number of the lawyer. And like,
oh yeah, no,
when I saw that note, I'm like, oh,
no
boy,
mercy, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's not going to go well. And sure enough, we see what Kreese does at the end of the
So I mean,
the season. So now they have to worry yet again.
we know what next season's going to be about.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? In reality, he didn't need to escape because.
Well, yeah,
it's coming out that Silver is the one that assaulted.
Yeah, they have the proof, and Stingray
he was a free
recanted, right? Stingray recanted his testimony.
He would have been a free man if he had just hold on a few minutes. But
well, the only eye roll I came up with is because I figured, okay, the German guy from that tournament there they want to get into is going to. Since he's putting dojo against dojo, I'm like, oh, he's going to assign one of his guys who clearly looks like they have martial art training to be the referee. But he goes, no, I've hired a local for their impartiality. I'm like, oh, come on. So that was my only, eye roll. Like,
that was
really
set up to cheat. But I mean, they
wanted
to,
writers. Okay.
I guess they wanted to emphasize that, make it
Well,
make sure.
If you wanted true impartiality, he would have made one of his own guys do it because Silver couldn't have gotten to him in time. They just arrived. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I meant. Like, so, but whatever. I mean,
but to
Sam,
make sure Sam clearly wins, she had to make every point non-disputable, right? So that just made her have to fight so smartly in order to make sure.
Yeah, I kind of liked her. Do you like Dark Sam there when she's having her little thing in the tank there? Or the Robin Daggers version of Sam, or whatever.
Yeah,
liked it.
No, everything about it. I like the fact that actually Robbie and Miguel finally had it out.
Yeah, he had me worried up at the last moment there when he was on the railing. Is he gonna get payback or not?
Yeah, so it was, having all that go through, and I mean, you kind of want to see them fight on the same team because they're both really fantastic, and it's just like, okay, you're going to be brothers now, so
yeah,
let's.
One of the hilarious moments for me was, I don't know if you caught it, was really fast. Johnny was doing a Google search on his laptop.
Yeah,
and you know how you can see.
Yeah.
He was typing in, how do you tell your student you're banging his mom? It was like one of the things that appeared when he was looking for something else. I'm like, oh Christ, that's so him.
Yeah, it was so him, but I mean, we saw a huge evolution of him, right? In this season, just going from not wanting to be a fuck up dad anymore. He saw the light, so to speak.
Yeah, and photo of his baby, falling out of him at the end was.
Oh yeah,
just
that
the
was
boost he needed to kick some more ass there.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic, and even him, grounding Daniel.
Yeah. He's like, if you think I'm crazy, oh boy, like Johnny Lawrence thinks I'm out of control. Then.
Yeah, that's there's the wake up call right there. Now I was curious as to. And they didn't get to that in this season. What's going to be the dojo's name?
Yeah. I was in my head. I was mixing up the words, but
I was thinking LaRusso, Lawrence Do, LL Do,
or
Miyagi Fang Do.
Miyagi Fang, the Miyagi Fang Do. Well, I kept waiting for the whole time. Those 10 episodes. I was hoping for a Hilary Swank connection, but no, not yet. So
Yeah, we got another season coming. So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
there's bound to be, there's bound to be more to draw on. I mean, we got a double dose from
she'll
Karate
definitely,
Kid 3.
yeah, she'll definitely do it. I mean, because funny actors after they win an Oscar, they don't always get the choicest roles, So, but it's a great show and it's great exposure for her.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure she would do it if asked.
I mean, even like Diora Baird, who plays Robbie's mom. Like, oh my God, you knocked up Carmen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, she got her act cleaned up too from the first season because she was
yeah,
she was Madison adjacent.
Yeah, coaching Johnny on the gig economy there and become a 1-star Uber driver. Or
Yeah, I gotta find out like what other than being a sensei, what job can he hold because he just offends everybody.
Well, yeah, now he's got a kid on the way. I mean, Jesus. Okay.
Well, I'm guessing now that Cobra Kai is defunct.
How's he afford all that course banquet? I mean, did you see the pyramid he made in his apartment?
No kidding.
And then the jail, the swinging doors,
little young guns there.
Oh yeah. Oh, how would you like the Top Gun playing with the
I
boys
know.
Montage?
And that was her dream.
Yes,
that was her dream.
I was like, wait a minute, whose view is this? Whose point of view is this? Okay.
Oh man, which shows like she's like perfectly in sync with him, right? Little 80s, love in the 80s, but
yeah. I just had the best dream.
little playing with the boys.
Yeah.
No, I think I like the direction everything is going now.
Yeah, and Tori had quite the arc herself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she finally admitted that she didn't really win. Okay.
Well,
and
you know what? I think Tori, I think they're going to need a whole new set of bad guys, which is because I mean, Cobra Kai is pretty much defunct now.
Well, yeah, I see Terry, this high-priced lawyer, is kind of getting out of it a bit. I mean, we'll see, but.
Well, Kreese is obviously going to be a thing, but you need sort of antagonists for the kids, right? So, Miguel and Robbie are okay. Tori and
which one?
Lady LaRusso are okay.
Oh,
Sam.
Oh, Sam, yeah.
Yeah.
No, sir. Yeah.
So those two are kind of okay. Everybody's sort of dating again. I'm sure the hatchet's buried between Kenny and Robbie, right? So now we got, maybe now we're going to have a prosperous Miyagi-Do, but we need something to come in and...
Well, the actress who plays Kim Da-eun there, the daughter of the sensei, Alicia Hanna, like I'm sure technically she could run Cobra Kai until Terry's back or whatever.
That's true because
right?
Terry offered her
she's
half,
still there.
Right?
Yeah, she's still there. And
so she's probably going to recruit
just as
others.
Vicious. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. He offered her up half of the dojo. So I guess with him out, she takes over.
Yep. Yeah, what becomes a Stingray, really? I don't know, but just I like when that guy's around. Paul Walter Hauser, man, he's just hilarious.
And I think another storyline is Chosen and Kimiko.
Oh, okay, Kimiko. Yeah.
From Okinawa. So I think that's going to be another side story for the next season. I wonder if she's going to show up.
Yeah.
She comes to Los Angeles.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. And then we have, what's his name, dating Tony's sister?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's actually, Ralph Macchio's actual daughter, real life daughter.
Yeah.
A lawyer, yeah.
So, it's all, it's all fun and games. I mean, you can't not like it.
Oh, no. Great show, man.
And like serious, like when they went to the bar, how much flashback music was there?
Yeah.
You know, like Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they afford all this. They must be making a lot of money off this show because just the Kenny Loggins song would be $250,000. Just that song alone. So
yeah, considering Top Gun just came out, so it's not like it's sort of faded into the background and they need some rejuvenation.
$250K minimum for a song like that.
Yeah,
the rights. Yeah,
but I think even with other ones, it's just like, oh, you want to put our music into one of the most popular shows nowadays? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, just look what happened with Kate Bush, right? And Metallica. Yeah. These guys are probably chomping at the bit to get their music into shows like this.
Were you when he was doing his D&D campaign, talking about the guy shredding? Were you not thinking of
Game
Stranger
of Thrones?
Things?
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We're just gonna jump on every bandwagon we can.
Yeah.
No, it was like I said. I mean, we probably forgot a whole lot of that happened within it because it was just so much to take in.
Yeah, well, no, we're hitting all the points.
Yeah, we're hitting a lot of points.
Because there's so many storylines, like the whole Dallas Dupree, Kenny Payne, that storyline. So he finally takes off his Cobra Kai jersey, and because Robbie felt guilty that he brought him into the fold in the first place. So he had that.
Well, that's all the thing.
The bully.
So how is it going?
The bully became the bully.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if they're still going to.
Oh God! How was this not the slow? Was this 1999? Was this not the slowest internet upload you've ever seen in your life? Like, really? It's 2022, guys. Okay, this was 1999.
Well, they were going off of Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi. So.
Well, okay, but still, it was agonizingly slow. Okay.
Well, you had to
dial up on that thing.
Drag it out for the fight, right?
Yeah. Protect the egg. That's how that. So that was a bit of foreshadowing there.
A little bit of foreshadowing. No, but that whole the Chosen and the egg thing was just so well done. The dagger, he's in a protective shield, and no, thunk.
Well, I thought one of them would do the old Jason Momoa Conan remake and just have it in his mouth, and just to trick him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or hard boil it. I don't know.
I don't think they had time to hard boil it.
Well, it seemed like that scene went on forever.
the one in the tree.
How is this training? Yeah. We find out Penis Breath is a bit of a traitor there too.
Yes, right? Yes. There was that.
You don't call me Penis Breath, and then Kyler immediately calls him Penis Breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good to see Kyler get the shit beat out of him too.
Yeah.
No, like I said, there was a lot of victories, a lot of things. Even like Kenny over Kyler. Kyler was being a bitch. And no, you do as I say. You're my follower.
Yeah, I'm the top dog here. Of course, we had the flashback scenes of John Kreese, played by Bart Carnahan, and Terry Silver with his ascot.
Well, it was funny is, when they were in the prison scene and they were, and Kreese decided that he was going to take on the prisoners, and he reverted. They showed him as younger Kreese, probably because older Kreese couldn't do those moves.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can tell when the stunt double's inserted there.
Not necessarily stunt double, but like, okay, we're going to go with a younger version to emphasize he's reclaiming his youth or reclaiming.
Yeah, but he's still the type of guy though that if he did show up in prison the way he looks, you'd think twice about messing with him. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like, you're like, he might be the guy with the freaky old man strength.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
He's seen a few battles, so you know what?
He's the one that'll grab your hand and actually crush it.
Yeah, Martin Cove. Yeah, you're gonna get a pass here. Okay.
Yeah.
You look like you could just kill someone.
But this season definitely worth a rewatch because I mean it's like just so much happening in it, and so much gets resolved. It's like, okay, where are you gonna take it to now?
Well, yeah, I'm wondering. Like, also, I mean, it has to have an end date. This show because there's only so many, karate battles you could have, right? So
True.
I don't know if
very, very true.
I don't see it going for 10 years, no, but
no. But I mean, now we got some of those actors are off doing other things, right? So like Miguel is now off doing Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, Zolo should be good. I like the costume. I've seen the photos of it. So
yeah, and I mean, the kid that plays Robbie, can't remember his name.
Tanner Buchanan.
I mean, come on, he's primed for like future action hero.
Yeah.
He's buff as hell.
Got the look, got the jawline.
Oh yeah,
got the hair.
he could be like a young Riggs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You Martin Riggs. Yes, the Chicago Riggs.
Yeah. All right. Shall we move on to some Love and Thunder?
Yes, do not say anything. So, last week, when I asked you if you got anything spoiled for me, you said no. We're going to jump to the end scene right away. So, were you honest when you told me nothing of this movie was spoiled for you?
For the most, I mean, I knew of things happening. I just didn't.
Did you know the end credit scenes?
The end credit scenes.
Did that get spoiled for you until you saw it? Okay, so what did it feel like? How did you feel when you got the biggest Ted Lasso fan, the biggest Marvel fan in the world, saw Hercules? Did you lose your shit?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I've been dying to ask you this, and I thought, oh no, Mark's going to get this spoiled. I know he's not going to go to the theater, and I'm like, oh fuck. He's gonna get it ruined. So I'm surprised and impressed. Happy you did not get it spoiled. But what was
awesome.
Your reaction? Were you screaming at the screen or what?
It's like okay, Brett Goldstein.
Because first you're stunned, right? You're like, what the?
But I mean, Brett Goldstein is Hercules. I'm like,
well, yeah. I mean, okay, he's got the top part from the neck up. He's got the look.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Of course.
But he had the mace. It was just
he's got to do some Hemsworth training in order to.
Yeah, because obviously if there's a Thor 5, that's in the comics they, fought a lot, but I mean, I didn't think when Zeus drops his name there, I didn't think, they're not going to show you. Oh, it would be so great if they showed him, but I think, so when I saw that, I'm like, you're kind of stunned because you're like, yes, he's here, he's there, he's every fucking where, that's him. But what? But he's not built like that. Oh, CGI. But it's Brett Goldstein. Oh my God.
You need Brett Goldstein's head with John Cena's body.
yeah, exactly.
All
right. Okay. So, let's get, I had to get that out of the way because I've been dying to ask you that for 2 months. So Thor: Love and Thunder, not many Marvel movies open like that with heartbreaking. I mean, so you're kind of surprised at first. You see Christian Bale basically watching his young daughter die and you're like, gulp, this is not how I pictured this movie
I'm going to say this right now.
Yeah.
Christian Bale gets the highest marks for acting for this movie.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on. The second they announced him, like, oh, okay, he's going to knock it out of the park.
His character was the most compelling. Other than that, I mean, for me, it just felt like...
Okay, yeah, because, look, we're going to compare it to Ragnarok. Ragnarok was, for me, 100 times better. Would you agree? Ragnarok was a better movie.
This, to me, felt like a Friends episode.
Okay,
with Monica and Chandler double dating with Janice and her new husband. And, I think it was too much. They took what a quarter of the comedy they had in Ragnarok. Thought, well, we liked it. We're funny now. Let's just make it all comedy. Yeah. So I thought, oh no, it was too much comedy. I mean, even from the opening, like the only funny part in the whole movie where I laughed, and even the second time, was when Thor's doing his Jean-Claude Van Damme splits there. They do a cut to Peter Quill, and he's like slow motion, tilts his head back and rolls his eyes like that. To me, that's the only funny part in the movie. Okay, it's just Chris Pratt's reaction to here he goes again. Okay.
No,
to me, it was Jane and Thor double dating with their weapons.
Yeah. I mean, I know that the Natalie Portman, Jane Foster storyline is ripped from the comics. Yeah. So I was curious because I didn't want to know too much. So I was curious how that happened, and I don't know if in the comics he tells Mjolnir to protect her. I don't know.
I never collected
that. Yeah, but then it made sense because I've kept thinking, how the heck is she wielding, the hammer? And then of course,
You know,
but at the same time,
Thor
the
tells
hammer
it to
is
protect her, and
taking her what energy she has left, right? I mean, yes, she's dying, but I think she's dying at a faster rate whenever she turns into the mighty Thor.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Even though I love Natalie Portman. I know I shouldn't, so I was happy to see her in like that. I mean, like.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I say what would have made this. I mean, if they wanted to keep this in the comedy vein, they needed more Darcy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now,
So
can you imagine Darcy in New Asgard? Looking at Thor and like being like all like thing and meow meow and like she needed to be there. That would have.
Oh yeah, put her in charge of the goats. Make her the goat herder. Stick her in Zeus's temple when he gets his clothes get flicked too hard. Have Darcy,
yeah.
Like
No. And can you imagine the conversations between her and Korg?
Yeah.
Darcy needed to be more in this, and
let's talk about Russell Crowe. Okay, so boy, did he camp and chew every bit of scenery up. Like I wish he would have played Zeus. I mean, that thing when he descends the stairs and holds his skirt. I'm like, oh, Russell.
Yeah.
Does every scene have to be funny?
Yeah. Although he did sound like a Greek restaurant owner.
Well, funnily enough, this is the accent he wanted to use 22 years ago in Gladiator. And Ridley Scott's like, this accent's not working for me. Russell, can you go back to your... So he finally got to use the accent that he wished he could have used in Gladiator. But I don't know. It
was just the way he was talking. You need to do these things. And, have an order of souvlaki at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. You want the sauce? Sauce is extra. Yeah. God. The whole Thunderbolt thing. Yeah. I really wanted to like this movie, and even the second time watching it, I'm like, I don't know. It's just no Ragnarok.
There was no balance. That's the whole thing.
So, with your permission, what I wanted to call this episode, since we're on the same wavelength, is another not so classic Thor adventure, because he keeps repeating that phrase in the movie, another classic Thor adventure. So I thought another not so classic would be a better title.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, I mean, for me, Christian Bale stole the show with his performance.
Oh, even the beginning and ending of this movie is not what you'd see in a common Marvel movie. Like, it's heartbreaking, right? And of course, I don't know if you know, Love is played by Chris Hemsworth's daughter. That's his own daughter, and who I thought did well, Yeah. And that's of course where we get the title, Love and Thunder.
And did you notice something about their ship?
No.
A little Spaceballs ripoff.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It looked like a Winnebago, and it had the wings out the sides.
Oh, okay. What do they call that in Spaceballs? I forget. Okay. Pretty much a family affair, this movie. Like, the Wolf Woman was played by his wife, Elsa Pataki. That's his wife, and of course we have Matt Damon back again, and Sam Neill, and his brother.
I was watching that, and I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy as Hela. That was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, for see, those should have been the funny parts. Those should have been the thing. It should have been a little bit more. I'm here with my ex-girlfriend, and my weapon's mad at me because I'm flirting with her.
Yeah,
and flirting with Mjolnir.
And it seemed like the Guardians barely spoke. Like Dave Bautista, I think, has one line or something. Like I don't know. I felt they didn't say enough, right? Even Mantis.
You know what? The Guardians really didn't need to be in this.
No. I was expecting more of them.
Yeah, like I said, I think this was
Sif. I mean, Sif loses her arm in the battle, and then it's kind of played for a joke. Maybe your arm's in Valhalla. Like, really? Even making a joke about her arm? Like
I almost would rather watch Thor 2.
Yeah, or Ragnarok. I'll watch Ragnarok again just to.
Well, Ragnarok was a better movie than Thor 2.
Oh,
Thor
yeah,
2 is
it had the right. Ragnarok was the perfect blend of action and comedy. They didn't go all out.
I mean, I'll admit some of the fight scenes were really good. I like the whole fight scene when he's taking on the shadow demons, and then he when Natalie Portman is introduced as the new
Yeah.
Thor. Okay, that was well done. You can have that awkwardness and that sort of thing and whatnot, but
Jane? Yeah.
you know,
Well, that's the money shot. Her, that hand coming up to grab the hammer, and
yeah,
panning down, and she looked fantastic.
Yeah,
blonde hair.
And I love that Valkyrie knew. It was just like, oh yeah, you'll like her.
Well, you notice they took that part of her Valkyrie licking the sword out of the trailer. That was one of my favorite scenes in the trailer, and they didn't have it in the movie.
Yeah.
But of course, though, I read ahead in the comics, though, Jane actually gets the Valhalla, but she's not ready, and Odin sends her back to Earth, actually.
Oh, really?
So maybe, because I looked at that scene, end credit scene again, and her facial expression changes. At first she's happy, and then... But...
It was cool that Heimdall was there to greet her.
Yeah, but Odin didn't die in battle. Maybe in the comics it's different. Odin just evaporated, right, when he was talking to Thor and Loki. Yeah. So, but yeah, and Heimdall. And when did Heimdall have time to have a son? Like, what the? Like, everyone's like, when did he?
Well,
do
there was
this?
a lot of time when we didn't see Heimdall, so I'm guessing he had a wife. But how creepy was Christian Bale when he was talking to the kids in the cage?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Ripping the head off of that.
He lost weight again, like he does. He goes all in, and but, that's why he's an Oscar winner and you're not.
Yeah, no. I think everything in this was really well done. In that aspect, it was really well done. Everything else could have been, this needed a revamp. I liked how Thor gave all the kids his power.
Yeah, for a limited time.
The kid with the bunny rabbit.
Yes, that was the best.
Yeah. But when you're Asgardian, you're Asgardian. You're a fighter.
Yeah.
So
And actually, Brett Goldstein was obviously sworn to Marvel secrecy, and he couldn't even tell his mom, and he kept begging his mom to go see Thor, and she's like, "Nah, I don't want to." He's like, just do it. And then she's texting him. He said she was texting me during him. He's like, just keep watching. Like fighting with his mom, like he couldn't handle it anymore.
Well, I mean, come on, you get in a Marvel movie and you can't tell anyone.
I know, and you're picking one of the top actors, one of the top shows, and like how that didn't get leaked was incredible. And then the fact that you didn't get it spoiled for you was like unbelievable.
Well, I mean, I saw hints of him being in a Marvel movie. I just didn't know what he was.
Okay.
Because there were headlines about that. So.
Okay. Wow, I'm glad. That would have been horrible if you got that spoiled.
But like I said, it's one of those where, okay, when you decide to do the whole MCU watch, you could skip Thor 2. You can skip Love and Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, you could skip Captain Marvel and just keep to the basics.
Want to get in some D23?
Sure, let me have it.
So we got our Thunderbolts cast.
Yeah.
Which is jam-packed. Florence Pugh is back. Wyatt Russell. Even Hannah John Kamen there, who plays Ava Ghost in Ant-Man. David Harbour, Red Guardian. Sebastian Stan, Julie Louis-Dreyfus. They're all there. We had some schedule changing for some reason, though. I don't know if you noticed that The Bad Batch is not coming out in September anymore. It's coming out in January. But there was no explanation given, but we are getting Tales of the Jedi. I don't know if you caught the trailer, which are like 6 shorts.
No, I only caught a couple of trailers. I saw Secret Invasion. I saw Werewolf by Night.
Yes. How good does that look? Black and white campy. That's up my alley. So that's out October 7.
Yeah.
That I'll definitely watch. But The Bad Batch is January 14th, and there's 16 episodes. But
well, maybe there was a lot of things coming out at that time, and they just kind of wanted it to be on its own.
Yeah, because I mean, Andor is going for 12 episodes, and that starts September 21st, right?
Right.
So they're just probably hedging their bets, spreading it out, keep those subscribers subscribing,
Yeah, just when
we got the
there's a
new
little break. Oh no, we got something else.
Yeah, we got the new Willow trailer, which
Oh, that was
shows
nice.
Joanna Wally,
Yeah.
Wally Kilmer, well, formerly Kilmer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's
no,
that's
that
still
was
out on November 30th.
that looks so good. Like you hear the music and you just kind of like, yes, take me back.
Yeah. And Captain America: New World Order, adding Tim Blake Nelson. So everything's going back to the Incredible Hulk movie. You know, he's going to be playing leader, right? The leader. Okay, so you remember that Abomination kind of, I think, roughed them up a little in 2008's Incredible Hulk. But so Tim
Well,
Blake
we
Nelson,
never really got the
Yeah.
a leader. He got kind of tossed a little bit,
Yeah.
but then the gamma
Yes.
stuff leaked onto his head, and his
Yeah.
forehead started
Yeah.
getting a little bubbly.
Yeah, and everyone who shits on one of the most perfect comic book movies ever made, somehow it's all being referenced now, is going back to. So finally, this movie's getting his due. And of course, Danny Ramirez will appear as Falcon, they announced. So the new Falcon, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Well, of course, the new director for Fantastic Four is Matt Shackman. That's only coming out in 2024. Ki-Hu Kwan from the Goonies and Indiana Jones Temple of Doom is in the second season of Loki. There's a cool picture of him and Harrison Ford together.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God, they haven't posed for a photo since '83, so that was kind of cool. Of course, the only thing they didn't show, is maybe it's not a good sign, is they did show a teaser of Indiana Jones 5 at the expo, but it's not online anywhere, so I don't know what that says. Okay.
It needs more tweaking.
Yeah, well, he literally gave us teasers and trailers for everything, and of course, Don Cheadle is going to be in Armor Wars, which is coming to Disney Plus. They haven't really said
you kind
when
of have
yet.
to be, right?
Yeah, because we see him in Secret Invasion, right? So he reprises his role in Secret Invasion first, which I guess is the Skrulls are the main villain in that, I guess, judging by the trailer.
Well, I mean, he what was it? Yeah, you got to look out for your security detail. I mean, does Rhodey need a security detail? What's going on? Well, maybe Rhodey's now a little bit more of a higher up in the military.
Yeah, very cryptic trailer. I thought I don't want to give away too much. What else?
Other than talking about Daredevil, they didn't really have it.
No, well, I heard it's a total reboot. Like they're not continuation; it's a reboot, is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they can't do that. I mean, come on.
Well, hey, I think we should be happy, and of course, Vincent D'Onofrio will appear in Echo.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should be happy they kept Charlie Cox, right? Because it was looking there for a while. They might have gone with someone new, but. Of course, we got the new Andor trailer, but try not to watch too much of that because we get 3 episodes to start on September 21st. So.
Yeah. Lots coming.
Yeah. I mean, I was sitting down, and then boom, a new trailer, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, holy crap, couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
We did get a new Black Adam trailer, and that movie's still coming out on October 21st.
That's looking good. But then again, we've seen
the second trailer looks slightly better, but I'm still I don't know. I'll whatever.
We've seen trailers that looked really good, and then when we saw the movies, it was kind of like.
Well, I'm just wondering if he can pull it off. If Dwayne can pull it off, that's my only concern. But
franchise Viagra, you don't think he could pull this off?
No, the role. I think acting wise, I think the movie will do well, but just him. There's certain things he shouldn't do. Sure, he's got the build, but I'm wondering now if he's got the right acting chops
to pull off Black Adam.
Yeah, but again, I'll reserve my judgment. But it's just my only concern. But I'm not invested in this property. I think Black Adam is cool. We got Pierce Brosnan in there.
Yeah.
Hawkman, how bad could it be?
Well,
right?
there was a short. There was a short done. It was. Superman versus Black Adam and Shazam, or Shazam's Superman.
I think I saw that, yeah.
And Black Adam was voiced by Arnold Volso.
Oh, the guy from The Mummy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and he voiced it so beautifully, and that he set that tone for that character that I think, oh, if he could have played it, that would have been great.
Yeah.
It reminded me much of his role in Hard Target with Van Damme.
Oh yeah.
Your easy mark is tearing us a new orifice. But he had that sort of irreverence and so on. So he could have made a good one too. If Dwayne Johnson can pull off that kind of irreverence, then okay, this should be good. As long as he doesn't get into any more like, can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah. Better not raise one of those damn eyebrows. Okay.
Yeah, the eyebrow will get raised. You know that. But yeah, if he can up his I guess presence to more than, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't do what I say kind of thing. I think he could pull it off.
Well, we shall see, sir.
Yippers.
Well, that's all I got for you.
Oh, it's a pretty loaded week.
Yeah.
Lots of happenings. All right, gang. You can find us online. You can search Butcher Bay Rejects on YouTube. We are on Twitter at Bay Rejects, on Facebook at Butcher Bay Rejects, and on TikTok at Butcher Bay Rejects, and of course our website butcherbayrejects.com. You can find us on all these social media platforms. You can find us on all the podcast platforms. We just did social media. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Alexa Tune In, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. This has been Butcher Bay Rejects. I'm Mark.
Greg, see you next week, nerds.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.